What's happening, Steeler Nation, man? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking your time to spend a little time with me. I wanted to do a quick video tonight because I know there's a ton to get into tomorrow on Terrible Towel Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to a lot of you giving a call, given the situation that the Steelers are in. So I don't want to keep the show too long tomorrow, and I wanted to make sure I got this part off my chest because I'm sure some of you guys might ask about it. So I wanted to take time tonight to give you my real thoughts. Because again, if you saw my video last night, I was on the road coming from the game and I did a quick after play, just off the phone or what have you. So I still want to get into my thoughts of the game on Terrible Towel Tuesday. So I wanted to single out this particular topic really quick. So guys, pertaining to Kenny Pickett, let me again say what I think the Steelers are going to do. And this is just, in my opinion, almost 100%. I mean, maybe they make a change. I don't know. The Steelers are more than likely going to ride with Kenny Pickett through the 2024 season. If Kenny Pickett does not show any real improvement through then, I think at that point they're looking for a new quarterback. So that's the reason why I'm not going to get too high or too low on, what the Steelers need to do, yada, 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 because I just don't think as an organization that they're going to move away from him so quickly. And I've said, hey, I'm going to give him time. He's young. But I'm going to tell you right now, my concern has really, really grown each game I watch. And at this point, man, I do not know if Kenny Pickett will ever get it. All right. I've been consistently saying, listen, I think he has talent. I think he has something there. I like his attitude, his approach, his moxie. But the two areas that I need him to improve in, I'm just not seeing it on a week-to-week basis. And granted, he was in the game, not too long. He wasn't in the game too long yesterday. He got injured. But even in the moments that he was in the game, there were significant times where he continued to do what he always does. Seemingly, he locks in on one target and he just doesn't see the field. He just doesn't see the field. Hey, I pretty much got an all-22 look at it yesterday at the game, but then the all-22 did come out a little while ago, and I looked at a few plays, and I pretty much watched the first 3 series. And I'm telling you right now, there were moments when he could have dumped the ball off to Najee Harris or Jaylen Warren, and he just never looked their way. There was one play in particular where Najee Harris was basically backpedaling to the first down marker. No one there. And Kenny is so locked in on his target. There's a play where, the play where they blitzed, right? They blitzed Kenny. The Cardinals sent some heat to Kenny's right side. And I want to say he got sacked on that play, or did he? No, he tried to throw the ball to Jaylen Warren. He might have even completed it, but I think it was an incomplete pass to Jaylen Warren to the right sideline. And I'm telling you right now, he's looking this way. Pat Freiermuth is right in front of him, and he doesn't see out of his peripheral the blitz coming. It's right there. Also, there's another guy to his left that's doing sort of a wraparound that's letting you know that there's some action that should be coming to your right. And he doesn't feel the pressure. And by the time he saw it, he tried to bail out to the right and dump it down to Jaylen Warren. But when I'm telling you, if you get a chance to see the all-22, and for you all who are members of the channel that I will be showing it to, it's so wide open. I mean, all he had to do is throw it to Freiermuth with anticipation. What I mean by that is throw it to where Freiermuth is going to turn. And I'm telling you, if you get a chance to see it, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. It's bad. He's right there. It's almost like Kenny Pickett has to see you open. Like he has to see you open and turn around, then he throws it. The deep shot that he took to George Pickens on the first series of the game, that play action, beautiful. Beautiful pass, and yes, George Pickens was cleanly open because it's a play action. He gets past the outside guy, and he goes into that void, getting a one-on-one against the safety. We even saw it in the stadium. Yeah, but again, it worked in that scenario because obviously in a play action, you're taking a shot to that one guy, not a whole lot of eligible, so you're staring that guy down. He lets it go when he sees him clear the inside. I think it was either a corner or a linebacker that he put in conflict. And that was an easy one. and a pretty good throw as well. But there's these other moments, man, that Kenny Pickett he's just not seeing the field. All right, he's just not seeing the field, and it's just as simple as that. And I'll probably repeat this tomorrow briefly, but I wanted to get this quarterback situation talk out, man, because I think the Steelers are in some trouble right now. You know, coincidentally, they're still in the 5th spot with the Browns losing, and it's weird when you look across the NFL, you look at teams that lose to other teams, and you're wondering how it happened. But the Browns getting snuffed out the way they did by the Rams, and you never know. And this team in the Pittsburgh Steelers, that's not a great team, is still 7-5. But now Kenny Pickett goes down, and he's expected to be out. I think they're saying from anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. He had surgery to repair a high ankle sprain. Tomlin categorized it as saying, to expedite the healing process, but he's definitely going to be out at least the next 2 games. Obviously, this one, with it being a short week. So it leads me to this. How does this injury affect the Steelers? What confidence do you have in Mitch Trubisky? And I'm glad that one of the reporters asked Mike Tomlin, he did his Tomlin Tuesday today because they played Thursday. So he obviously did his press conference today on Monday. And she said, hey, basically she wanted to know, why is Mitch Trubisky the next man up? And Mike Tomlin said, well, honestly, Mitch Trubisky gets the most reps. He says when you have a 3-man rotation, that's just how it goes throughout the season. Mason Rudolph is with the scout team. Okay, I understand that answer, but I guess the bigger question is, what does Mitch Trubisky give you that Mason Rudolph doesn't? Again, I'm not sitting here campaigning for Mason Rudolph. We've seen that. We've seen that story, right? Coincidentally, we're talking about Rudolph in December. Little slight joke there. But we've seen that story as well. So it's not like I'm sitting here pounding the table for Mason Rudolph. But when you compare him to what Mitch Trubisky has done, when you compare him to largely what Kenny Pickett has done, and it's not like one of these guys are head and shoulders better than the other. And I think Mason Rudolph struggles from some of the same issues that Mitch Trubisky does, staring down his guy. However, I will say Mason Rudolph, throws a good deep ball, but I don't know, man. I just know this. The Steelers are in some trouble right now. This offense, yes, they had a great performance against the Cincinnati Bengals, but again, still only put up 16 points. I have no idea where the Steelers are going to land, but I think it could very well be a significant loss without Kenny Pickett, even though, again, Kenny Pickett hasn't played his best. But I might say that he's probably the better of the 3 in totality. So, like I said, man, I just wanted to focus a quick video on this quarterback situation. And I'm really, really looking at Kenny Pickett, and I'm starting to doubt that he's going to come out of the funk. I think it's fair to say this, okay? And I think the Steelers are going to do as much. We will see how the offense looks. We will see how Kenny Pickett's progression, what direction it goes in with a new OC, like an actual new offensive coordinator with a new philosophy. We shall see. But it's just not looking good, man. And again, with him getting injured right now, I think that also is going to further allow the Steelers to feel comfortable in bringing him back as the starting quarterback next season, 2024. Excuse me for that. Excuse me again. But that's just where we are, folks. That's just where we are. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not feeling good about the quarterback play. I am not feeling good about the play of Kenny Pickett. But again, I'm going to stick to my guns. I will judge him accordingly with another offensive coordinator, because if a lot of us, myself included, said that it was Matt Canada and his offense, which the Steelers kind of reverted back to that Canada-like offense yesterday, then if that is the case, then we have to at least say, well, let's see what the quarterback can do with another scheme, right? Whether we agree or disagree, that's only fair. But even with all that said, I have real concerns about Kenneth, as I call him, Kenneth Pickett. It's not looking good at all. He's just not seeing the field, man. He's just not. And I know some of you guys are going to say, man, I've been said that. I tried to tell you that. Listen, whatever you guys think doesn't stop my process. I have my own process of how I dissect players and things of that nature. And if you happen to get there faster than I did, okay, so what? It's not a race. I'm never going to change how I do things just off of someone else's opinion. So, you know, if you were able to see it sooner, happy for you. If you're somebody who's still holding on for Kenny Pickett, then happy for you as well. We shall see what the future brings. I'm just simply talking about his play to date. Has not been great, and it's layups that he's missing. He locks in on that target too much. He does not scan the field. He doesn't read the quick outlet. A lot of times that's wide open, and he continues to do that ridiculous rollout, spin out. It's not good. It's not good. So that's all I got. Like I said, I just wanted to get that off really quick, man. And, you know, that's all I got for this one. But again, man, if you are new to watching my content, let me bring it up on screen here. My bad. I should have had it here. Where is it? Boom. Right there. Phone number there for Terrible Towel Tuesday. That is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Well, I basically give a recap of the game, my rewatching of the game, and give my full thoughts. Tomorrow it would be more so my thoughts following the game, because I took a lot of notes, but I just couldn't get to it in my after play show because I was traveling from the game. But that's what tomorrow's show will be focused on, is kind of my overall thoughts about the game. And as you see that phone number there, I will open it up for the phones for you guys to chime in. Give me your thoughts, your love, your hate, whatever it is. I always look forward to hearing from you guys in Still a Nation. All right, so that's going to do it for this particular video. Hey, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Once you're subscribed, if I could talk correctly, make sure you click the notification bell so you know when videos like these are uploaded or when I'm live. Outside of that, catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe. God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.